More and more people are buying straight from AI overviews and AI mode, where Google is no longer showing 10 links and a shopping carousel. It's recommending 2 or 3 products. And until now, those results were impossible to separate anywhere. In Google Analytics, they land inside your organic traffic. In Shopify's agentic view, they don't show up at all. That's just changed. And it's important to know if you want to improve your organic AI sales. I've ran Google Ads for e-commerce brands for 10 years, managed around 15 million in spend, and I'm still inside these accounts every day. I'm going to show you the new AI performance report in Google Merchant Center, then show you what I would actually do with it after reading it. One quick note before we open it. Google is still rolling this report out. If you don't see it in your Merchant Center yet, there's nothing you need to enable. It should appear automatically over time. Let me show you where to find it. In Merchant Center, go to Analytics, then Products, and choose the AI Performance tab. Set the time period to the maximum, which right now is the last 30 days, because you want as much data as possible. If you sell in more than one country, set the country. Then check the category, because Google guesses it for you, and the guess can be wrong. This store, for example, sells strength and exercise gear, so exercise and fitness is correct here. The first section is Share of Voice, which compares your total impressions across AI overviews and AI mode, including products and website links, against your competitors' average. This store is around 10%, against a competitor's average of around 7%, so it looks pretty good on the top number. But the useful details are underneath, where the same number is broken down by shopping phase, discovery, evaluation, and purchase. Here it's 11.6% on discovery, 5.1% on evaluation, and over 22% on purchase. That spread shows the gap. This store is winning when someone is ready to buy, but it's losing earlier when people are still working out what they want. Next to that, query frequency shows how often each type of query came up. In discovery, search by product features came up most. In evaluation, it was search by user reviews, and in purchase, it was ready to buy. Each one also shows your share of voice for that specific query type. When you hover over query type, you get a description and a couple of examples. Search for user reviews, for example, means someone is looking for reviews, expert opinions, or real-world experience with a narrow set of products, and Google's example is MacBook Pro user reviews. There are 2 limits in those descriptions, as you can guess. They are general, so they're not specific to your store or even your category, and they don't tell you where to apply the insight, because there are several possible places. I'll come back to that. I read this section in a simple way. Find the query types with the highest frequency, where your share of voice is lowest, and start there. For this store, purchase is already strong, so discovery and evaluation are where the work is. If you'd rather not read all of this by hand, I built a free skill that reads your feed and scores it for you. I'll show you the report at the end, and the link is in description. The next section shows the top AI shopping terms, their popularity, and your share of voice for each term. Google's note here says, better product descriptions can increase your visibility in relevant shopping journeys, which tells you what to do with these terms. If they appear in your descriptions, you have a chance to show up for them. Some terms will not apply. Vibration plate, recumbent exercise bike, and lymphatic drainage do not fit this store because it doesn't sell those products, or it doesn't talk about those conditions. But gym equipment and exercise equipment are real, and those 2 belong in the product descriptions. The third section shows popular product attributes that are missing from your product. Start with the second column, attribute query popularity, and work down from the top. Here it's type, meaning product type, and it's far ahead on everything else, so that's the first fix. Those 3 sections give you a decent read on what's wrong. What they don't give you is where to fix it, apart from that one line about descriptions. There's more in the same screen if you ask for it. Click into the Ask Advisor search bar, click Explore Advisor, and choose Analyze my feed for missing attributes. It comes back with shipping cost as critical, which affects one product in Canada, then a product that's unavailable, then a fit health checklist. That checklist is just the standard required attribute, so it isn't specific to you. But it also catches real issues: Google product category missing, no product type, and condition, all recommended for improvement. Now ask the second question and type this one exactly. Analyze my feed for missing conversational attributes. It comes back with question and answer, document link, related product, variant option, and popularity rank. That's almost the entire conversational attribute set, and it tells you to fix the critical issues first and then add the conversational ones through a supplemental data source. That helps, but it's looking at the whole feed, whether or not you advertise all of it. To make this easier to act on, I built a skill that grades your feed on both sides at once, the main attributes and the AI conversational attributes. It gives you an overall score for feed health and a second score for AI visibility, then lists the critical issues underneath. On the AI side, it shows what percentage of your products have each attribute and what percentage are missing it. In this feed, document link, variant option, popularity rank, and video link are all missing from the feed. Then it turns those gaps into quick wins. Rerun the AI supplement on the product it hasn't covered, add document link, and submit popularity rank. Below that, you guessed a list of the gaps by priority, starting with the material, custom label 1, and color. Then category issues with their own quick wins. Put the brand at the front of every title and suppress item groups that are fully out of stock. At the end, you get the full inventory of issues. So that's the sequence. Merchant Center shows where you're losing in AI, and the report turns that into a list of feed changes. Granted, you don't need the Merchant Center report to run the skill report. The skill is called the product feed. It's free, and link is down below. Export your feed, drop the file into Claude, and you get both scores back with detailed instructions on what to fix. It reads your feed, but it doesn't touch it. Everything it finds is still your decision. One last thing, how often to check this? It's a 30-day window, and feed changes take a few weeks to land, so once a month is about the right rhythm. Fix what it points at, then come back and see what moved. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.